Hello, Aries. Welcome back. And if you're new here, I love you already. Aries, this is going to be a love and relationships reading for July. And just quickly have a look down below for ways, for other interesting stuff. You can buy me a coffee, become a member of my Facebook group, like, subscribe, that kind of thing. Right, Aries, love and relationships. Spirit, what can we tell Aries for love and relationships for July? Let's get into it. So, Aries, card that represents you and your love and relationships this month is the King of Swords, and that's you being pretty hard and cold and calculating, you know. Um, yeah, that's the way I'd like to put it. It's like you see, the King of Swords is the father in the deck that is the calm, calculating, wise one. He makes decisions without considering emotion. And I kind of see you in this space at the moment, Aries. This calm and calculating person when it comes to love and relationships. And your challenge this month is defending your values, the Seven of Wands. So what I'm seeing is it looks to me like you've come out of something that's kind of taught you a few lessons about yourself and how much you give away, with new lessons of going forward, how you would like to picture a relationship to be, with a bigger focus on aligning values with the person that you're with. Okay, because for me it looks like you've cut somebody off, actually, or just walked away. Because in your heart space, I've got you feeling like you're carrying a huge burden at the moment, like there's a piece of you missing. Aries, who did you walk away from? And in your headspace, I've got the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is you overthinking everything and playing and replaying what's happened. And wondering whose fault it was. Was it my fault? Was it their fault? What did I say? What did they say? Kind of picturing this over and over and playing this little movie in your head. Because I see you coming from a space which is represented by the Four of Cups, and so if this was a relationship you've cut off, I think one of the reasons that you let go is that you've realized, and you have this value card here as well, you've realized that comparing yourself to other relationships is not the way to go. And perhaps that's what it was. Perhaps it was a relationship of, like an Instagram relationship, where you were showing off to everybody, your happy couple pictures. Meanwhile, in the background, there was some emptiness. Okay. But I do see you in the immediate future maybe regretting what you've done. Sitting with some regrets. Maybe regretting ever getting into it in the first place, or regretting cutting the person off. And it comes back to this Five of Wands of you replaying this thing over and over. Let's see your path through July, Aries. Yeah. So the voice in your head, the one that keeps talking to you, and this relates to this Five of Wands, this movie replaying card. The voice in your head, or your insecurities is represented by the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is the, have I done the right thing? Whatever I did was wrong. Every time I did something, I thought it was the right thing, but it turned out to be the wrong thing. It's kind of you navigating your way through a minefield. But this is just a voice in your head. This is your doubts. These are your doubts kind of creeping up. Okay, so just be aware of them, Because when it's in this position, the chances are you did do the right thing. And this is just an insecurity and a doubt. In your environment, this relationship environment of yours is an environment of hard decisions. So I think this has been really hard for you, and it continues to be hard for you as you have to, because if you haven't cut somebody off, perhaps this is a decision you have to make for yourself at the moment. It is this, if you're in a relationship, it's the time now is to make decisions about either sticking with it or going forward. But I've got a feeling this decision is going to be thrust upon you, if you like, or has been thrust upon you. And now you're trying to navigate your way through it. The universe's advice is move away. So if you've cut somebody off or you're moving away from somebody, the universe is saying, just move further away. Okay. Because it's going nowhere. And when this card comes, it's like, it's not good for your soul. Okay. And then your outcome card is the Empress. So whatever you decide this month, Aries, in terms of your relationship, the Empress is your end game, and the Empress is abundance, and it's self-love. Okay. And if you're battling in a relationship and your hard decision is to stick with it, it's a card of abundance. But I'm going to just clarify for a couple more cards, because I'm still seeing this as you being in a major clinical place at the moment. And the only times we get into these places is when we've made a big decision and our instinct kicks in to get us through it. Okay. But the universe is saying there's abundance and love coming at the end of this. Let's just draw 3 more cards. Get some clarification on, beyond July. Yeah. So the first card I see is passion. So whatever decision you make this month is going to renew passion which you forgot you had. It's a beautiful card. I love it when the Ace of Wands comes in, because it's sexual passion as well. It's quite a phallic card, actually. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is victory, which is doing the right thing, which is making the right decisions. It's the outcome of it's the correct outcome of the decisions that you've made. It's you walking through this and coming out the other side unscathed. Maybe slightly scuffed, but otherwise unscathed. And then we have the Seven of Cups, is you perhaps realizing that what it was just a fantasy. Perhaps that relationship or even the one you're currently in might be built just on dreams. Aries, this was quite an intense little reading, and if it doesn't relate to you specifically, but if it does resonate, I'd love you to like this video and subscribe and come back, because I do love you all, and I'll see you again soon.